Thursday. I am, as always, iiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo on Radio for the Cosmos, 222.9 The Mothership. And it is Thursday, November 6, 2025. The day is vibing on an 8. 8 is the number of Obatala. So I'm called to bring yet another reminder of why there are white beads in Shango's Ileke. It's all about balance. Balance in Shango's heat with Obatala's cool. And when you do that, you master the simmer. And when you simmer something, it tastes a whole lot better than when it comes off the fast food griddle, wouldn't you agree? But of course, I'm not talking about food. It's the seventh Thursday of autumn equinox, the third of Virgo season, and in the Yoruba days of the week, it is Ojabo, or Day of Expansion. So how are you letting Shango's heat expand your territory? Prayerfully, you will invoke Obatala's essence to rule with humility. Tonight's moon is waning in the second house of Taurus, so that's a good time to release everything that's taken away from your higher values in life. Not just materialistically, but from within. Think about it. If you've been listening to the Mothership all day today, then you started out at 12 o'clock a.m. with some sacral chakra sleep and balance meditation, all the way through 6 a.m. with your cosmic weather forecast. Then we had the rise in Bimbe to Shango, Kabiesio Baba Me, before we got to your funky fire starter, Fathers of Song. Here's what you get each and every Thursday that you tuned into rotation 4 of the Mothership's 7 orbits. Check it out. Thursday's Reds Jupiter expansion. Cheese. Sensual voices of the fathers. Sacral chakra healing. Iba Sango, Iba Dada, Iba Aganju. Welcome to Thursdays on the Mothership. 222.9. Beam up. And we are back. So, if you are listening or watching from Facebook, there is a link right there on the page where you can beam up, tune in, and jam out. I've got lots of old school soul feeding time traveling grooves for you, whether you're in your office, your car, your place of business, somewhere in nature. Anywhere you got an internet connection, you can put a pride in your stride, a dip in your hip, and beam on up to the mothership. Make sure you explore the exclusive orbit and all the links in my description box because there's a lot going on here. So you just got to kind of find your flavor. I put a lot of them on the table. And I am available for reads today via the Mothership's Mentorship and Guidance Hotline at 314-200-0368. And I'm going to go ahead on and get to today's Oracle message from my Slick Talking Golden Tarot deck. And today's thought is how do we balance the heat of Shango's passion with the humility of Obatala's cool? What areas is that needed? And how can we use that sentiment to enhance our lives? Bariwa, Gusu, Inauro, Iwaro, Ashe. Just gonna shuffle a little bit before we start. Okay. Sun card shows up. Shine brightly, shine boldly, but remain humble. Because as long as you keep your talents hidden, as long as you keep your divinity hidden, not only do you rob humanity, you keep yourself in a hidden place that makes it easy for thieves to access you with the Seven of Swords showing up on the West Hand. I'm getting be out and proud, be bold in everything that you are, because claiming who you are is not arrogant, it's a lying. But when you do step into this space of rulership, rule with humility. That way it stays balanced and that wards off all the cowards in your world that want to try to steal from you in the shadows because they don't really, cowardice energy, and that's what the Seven of Swords represents. Cowardice energy doesn't do things boldly in the light. It sneaks around in the shadows. And as long as you're hiding your gifts from the world in the shadows, you're making yourself more easily accessible to this type of energy. Not to mention your Seven of Swords or stealing from yourself. Mhm. Also, build strength and love because the Strength card came up next to the Queen of Cups upright. So, oh no, that's Queen of Swords. Oh shit. Oh, my bad. Let me pull that back. Actually, you will want to strengthen your cutoff game. Hmm. Because, Shango energy strikes like a lightning bolt. Okay. And I was saying last night on the forecast how many people want to try to provoke you into lowering yourself down to their level. So when you cut that certain energy off in the first place, you leave room for those who will appreciate your essence and your energy. But where you will need strength to do that with the strength card coming up is that you have to, some of the people you have to cut off or disconnect your energy from maybe people you don't really want to but have to because you're no longer an energetic match. And I'll say this: anyone at all that does not want to see you shine your brightest is not your friend. So use that Queen of Swords energy wisely. And while you have that sword in your hand, that's the reason why Obatala's patience and humility and cool head is very, very important. That way, you don't slice people that you don't need to because you acted too quick. But Shango fire and passion energy is there to make sure that you're not letting people make it that shouldn't be making it. Balance these energies and you will become magic, like the magician card at the bottom of the deck. And with that said, I think we got the message. There's my general message. Should you need a personal read, give me a call on the Mothership's Mentorship and Guidance Hotline at 314-200-0368. I'm iiYansaje Muse, and this is Radio for the Cosmos, 222.9, the Mothership. Beam up. Whether I simmer or whether I blaze, either way, I'm too hot. Shango. The Jupiter Collection, brought to you by the Mothership Mystic Boutique. All proceeds go to 222.9. The Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up. And we're back. You all know the drill. I got to beam back on up to the Mothership to cook up the music, the mystics, and the mojo to continue this groove. I think today's channel song, let's see, Shango Passion. Obatala's cool, water bodies both. Lionel Richie featuring Life Jennings. Easy like Sunday morning. This is 222.9 The Mothership, internet radio for the cosmos. Beam up. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both simultaneously. 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio is a 24/7 orbit rotation of old school grooves, planetary funk, and mystic teaching. Here's what's going on today.